So hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll cover another amazing lab, that is introduction the Keras Sequential API on Vertex AI platform. So first of all, click on Start Lab. Do one thing, open the Cloud Console incognito window. Now first of all, if you're new to this channel, like the video and subscribe the channel. Now open the Cloud Console incognito window like this. Sometimes what happens, you need to enter the username and password. For that, you need to come back to the lab instruction and check for it. Now here it is getting signed in automatically. So here we have to just click on I understand. Like this, click on the I understand. From the navigation menu, you have to click on the Vertex AI and then open the Workbench. So just open the Workbench like this. And here basically what we have to do is, we have to create a Jupyter notebook. So first of all, if you see any API issue, I will tell you what you have to do. Once the page is opened like this, you need to just enable all the recommended APIs. If it shows here, you can click on enable here, but currently it's not showing here. So we can go to the dashboard. Because this lab is little bit lengthy, so you need to stay connected with me. So basically here you can see enable all recommended APIs. Click over it. Wait for a few seconds. Now here, come back to the Workbench again. Now make sure you are in the instance tab only. Now create new. Now for the instance name, you need to come back to the lab instructions, copy the name like this, paste over here. Now for the zone, in my case it's different, for you it might be A, B, C. So always check the region and zone from the lab instruction and click on create. Basically I wanted to say here in my case it's US Central 1A, it might be different to you. Now here what we need to do, we need to wait for the instance to get created. So just wait for a few more minutes. What happens, that files are not visible in the Jupyter Lab. In that case, you have to click on this checkbox and reset the notebook. If you want a video regarding this, I will share the video in the description too. Now once the Jupyter notebook is ready, we will execute the next steps of this lab. So wait for a few more minutes. So here it's taking a bit, so wait for it. Finally, we can see the Jupyter notebook is now ready. Now what we need to do is we have to just open the Jupyter Lab. Yes, you heard it right. We have to open the Jupyter Lab and there we will clone the repository and then we will modify the files and complete the lab. This sounds simple, but here is a main thing you need to know. This lab is lengthy. This lab tutorial is very easy, but the lab is lengthy. So you need to make sure your internet is connected and laptop does not go on sleep. For that, the video length is little bit longer than previous one. So now here, what the main thing was that, as I said earlier, in case the files are not available, I will show you how you have to reset. You have to click over here and then just click on reset. I hope you understand what we have to do. Now currently we are testing like this only. So let me reset it. So I am resetting it so that you can understand the each and every step of this lab. So wait for the lab to basically the Workbench instance to get ready. It will take few seconds, so just wait. So finally now the Workbench is now ready. Now what we have to do, we have to basically open it and just wait till it gets open. So just click on it. Now sometimes what happens, it gets error, so you have to just come back over here and just reopen the Jupyter Lab again like we did previously. Now wait for the Jupyter Lab to get open. There will be initiating some steps, so just stay tuned. So finally now the Jupyter notebook is now ready. Now here click on Python 3 notebook. So here basically come back to the lab instruction and we have to run to download all the folders and files on our Jupyter notebook. So for that, come back to the lab instructions. If you want, you can check the score. So we got a score. Now for the number 2, copy it from here, copy it carefully and come back to the shell. So just come back over here, paste on it. Now click on this play button. Now it will start to clone the repo and download it to our Jupyter notebook. Now wait for the kernel to get idle. After that, we'll open the file and make some modifications there only. Finally, you can see here that the files have been downloaded. Now we have to just open it. So just open step by step like I am doing. So just move ahead. Okay. Meanwhile, in case you haven't subscribed the channel, do subscribe it and like the video too. So now here, let's complete it together. On this folder, come back here to the courses section. You can see here we have to click on the courses section. So just click on it. Now here we have to find machine learning. So just click on the machine learning. You can see here. Now here just open this, and here you have to open introduction to TensorFlow. Click on it. Just click on labs, and from here we have to open this file. Basically we will be modifying this file only. So here basically what you need to do, select kernel as TensorFlow 2-11. So now basically we have to just run this settings. Make sure to check it accordingly to the lab instruction. Now here close the file again. Now here on the terminal, click on the terminal. Now in the description box of this video, I've shared the GitHub repo. Come back here, copy it and basically paste on it. Make sure you have followed the way I have done. Now you need to wait for at least 40 to 50 seconds and then reopen the file, and then we'll execute the commands. Okay. So just wait for a few more seconds. Open this file. Now here wait for the kernel status to get idle. We have to just run these files. In here, one important step is that this lab needs to be open. Basically make sure the video is running for at least 30 to 40 minutes so that you get the score. Now run each shell one by one using this play button, as I have done in this video. Now after that we have to restart the kernel, then run the remaining command. So just follow the video step by step. Okay. So now here basically once you have run this uninstall command and just run this install command too, we have to restart the kernel. Click on the kernel, click on the restart kernel, restart. Now sometimes a pop-up may come to that kernel died and you have to just click on OK. Wait for the kernel status to get idle. As you can see, it's showing blinking. Now once it gets idle, you have to just verify here, click on this shell, come to go on the top, run selected cells and all below. Now important thing is that you need to follow the video as long as it's running. What does it mean? That make sure the video is running and your laptop is not connected from the internet, not disconnected from the internet. Otherwise you have to start again from the step 1. Basically one more important thing I want to highlight, that here sometimes what happens, they may update the region or they may ask the zone. For region, in my case the region was updated. In case your region is different, you have to come here to deploy a model and just update the region. You can see here in the region section is your central one, you have to update that only. On deploy our model to Vertex AI, you have to scroll down and come over here and update the region from the lab instruction. I hope you got it. Now this lab will take 38 to 42 minutes to complete. So make sure that your laptop does not go on sleep and it's running currently. So just follow the way I am doing. Otherwise, if you miss anything, you won't get full score. So you have to just make sure your laptop does not go on sleep and your internet is connected. Now basically it will initiate the endpoints and Vertex AI model point. Okay.